And they were correct.
Well, they were right.
All of those things. The squinting thing, they thought, everybody thought that was affecting for some particular role, but I just have sensitive eyes to the sunlight is all.
Clint Eastwood, with his strong and tough roles in films like Dirty Harry, has become an eternal Hollywood icon. However, behind the hero image on the screen, he also faced pain and loss in his personal life. Recently, Eastwood broke his silence after the passing of his longtime girlfriend, sharing his deep feelings about this tragedy. Watch now to learn more about Clint Eastwood, a man full of emotions. Christina Sandera's death. On July 18, 2024, Hollywood was dealt a huge blow when news of the sudden passing of Christina Sandera, the longtime partner of the legendary Clint Eastwood, was announced. The 61-year-old, who was known for her low-key personality and low public profile, passed away after a heart attack. Although she had always lived a private life without many notable events, her loss created a shockwave everywhere, shocking not only Clint Eastwood's fans, but also the media and celebrity community. The news of Christina's passing came unexpectedly and was unbelievable, leaving many people shocked and saddened. Initially, the cause of Christina's death was not made public, which caused a stir in public opinion and led to speculation and even rumors about her health. While the details of her death remained unclear, Eastwood's community and fans continued to question the true cause behind her sudden passing. However, just days later, a representative from the Monterey County Health Department officially confirmed to the New York Post that Christina Sandera had died of a heart attack. The death certificate was also released, indicating that the immediate cause of her death was arrhythmia, while atherosclerotic coronary artery disease was a contributing factor. This not only sparked deep grief in the community that loved her and Clint Eastwood, but also highlighted a harsh reality: the fragility of life, even for those who seemed healthy and normal. Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera are known to have had a rather private relationship. This difference seems to be due to the low-key way their romance began. The simple love story of Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera. The love story of Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera began in an unexpectedly simple and ordinary way. It is said that they met in 2014 when Christina was working as a hostess at Eastwood's Mission Ranch Hotel and Restaurant in Carmel by the Sea, California, a picturesque location famous for its majestic natural landscapes. In particular, Mission Ranch is not only a prominent location of Eastwood, but also a place associated with many memorable memories in his life, when he was the mayor of Carmel in the 1980s. This town, with its peaceful streets and familiar space, created a deep layer of meaning for the fateful meeting of the two. Their relationship quickly developed and became close, away from the curious eyes of the public and the media. Christina, who always kept her personal life private, spent peaceful moments with Clint in a simple but connected environment. The fact that they met in such a space without any fanfare or noise created a romantic and natural love story, like a script in the movies that Eastwood had participated in. During their years together, their relationship was not affected by public attention. Christina Sandera always played the role of a steadfast and understanding partner, accompanying Clint Eastwood in important stages of his life. She never sought fame but simply lived a meaningful life, with activities that could make a difference to the community. It is thanks to this simplicity and sophistication that Christina left a deep mark on the hearts of those around her, including Clint Eastwood, who will always remember her. In an industry where any romantic relationship can easily become a topic of gossip and tabloid headlines, Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera have gone to great lengths to protect their privacy and keep their love life out of the public eye. This period, although private, was very important to them, as it was a time when they could get to know and feel each other in a private space without having to face the scrutiny of the public, without rumors, without paparazzi pursuit. Eastwood and Sandera lived a peaceful, natural life together. It is a relationship not to be flaunted but to be nurtured and developed in silence, unaffected by outside pressures. It wasn't until the 2015 Academy Awards, when Clint Eastwood's American Sniper received 6 nominations, that the couple made their first public appearance on the red carpet. It was a special moment not only for them, but also for the public and the media, as their appearance officially confirmed what many had suspected: rare public appearance. Clint Eastwood, at 84, found love again after his failed marriage to second wife Dina Ruiz. The sight of Eastwood, who remained strong in his later years, holding Sandera's hand on the red carpet, was a symbol of the vitality of the relationship. It sent a powerful message about the capacity for love, companionship, and vitality that Eastwood could maintain even in his twilight years. Since that Oscar event, the couple's subsequent public appearances have been few but meaningful. Christina Sandera has accompanied Clint Eastwood to the premieres of several of his major films, including Sully, 2016, a film about the emergency landing of a pilot on U.S. Airways Flight 1549, The Mule, 2018, and 1517 to Paris, 2018, a film based on a true story about a foiled terrorist attack on a French Thalys train. These events not only highlight Eastwood's success as a director, but also show the strong support of Sandera, who has stood by him throughout his illustrious career, even in his 80s and 90s. Their last public appearance was in November 2019 at the AFI Fest in Hollywood, where they attended the premiere of Richard Jewell, a project that Eastwood has poured his heart into. These appearances, though rare, have given the public an image of a natural and comfortable couple when together. There is no ostentation or glamour, but instead a simple but deep connection. The support and affection that Christina Sandera has for Clint Eastwood is always clear, whether it is just a look or a shared smile. However, despite a few public appearances, the couple has always tried to maintain privacy in their lives. They choose to live in Carmel by the Sea, a beautiful and quiet coastal town in California, where Clint Eastwood lived for a long time and served as mayor in the 1980s. This is not only a refuge for Eastwood, but also an ideal space for the couple to get away from the noise of Hollywood. Carmel by the Sea, with its beautiful natural scenery and peaceful atmosphere, is a perfect choice for a simple life, close to nature. The fact that they live here, away from the hustle and bustle of showbiz, shows their preference for a more down-to-earth lifestyle, away from the glitz and glamour of other celebrity couples. To explain this, when looking at Christina Sandera's personality, we will understand clearly. A simple and compassionate woman. Christina Sandera's death certificate listed her as a philanthropist, a designation that alludes to her life of dedication to helping her community and making a positive impact on the world. This designation not only reflects her contributions to society, but also reveals the depth of her character and the values she brought to life. Christina Sandera was widely known for her boundless passion for animal welfare and environmental causes, interests that closely match Clint Eastwood's love of nature and conservation. Sandera devoted much of her time and energy to charitable causes, especially in the field of marine conservation. She was a member of the board of directors of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation, which honored her posthumously. The foundation describes her as a sophisticated philanthropist and animal activist, devoted to issues related to animal conservation, especially marine life, as well as a hobby of horseback riding. Christina Sandera's contributions to charity have not only helped protect nature, but also raised interest and awareness about important environmental issues. Her involvement in these organizations shows that she is a woman who has used her position and influence to create positive changes in society. Despite her relationship with one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Sandra has never sought the limelight. She has always kept a low-key and simple life, which has made her even more loved and admired by those who know her. According to friends and colleagues, Christina feels most comfortable wearing casual clothes and spending time caring for her beloved horses and farm animals. Stories about her always revolve around the image of a humble woman with a kind heart and willing to roll up her sleeves to participate in practical work that she felt was meaningful. The Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation's tribute paints a beautiful picture of Christina Sandera, a simple and dedicated woman who always stood behind animal and environmental protection activities with sincere passion. Her humble and refined nature is something that many people always love, and at the same time, it is a clear contrast to the glitz of Hollywood. Perhaps it was these qualities that attracted Clint Eastwood in the first meeting, because their simple personality and similar souls created a natural and strong connection. Clint Eastwood's relationship with his predecessors. Before meeting Christina Sandera, Clint Eastwood had been in several relationships, including 2 marriages and a series of high-profile relationships with actresses and other women throughout his career. These relationships not only reflected changes in his personal life, but also provided important lessons that helped him mature and change his approach to love and family. Eastwood's first marriage was to Maggie Johnson, a marriage that lasted from 1953 to 1984. Maggie was an independent and confident woman. However, the marriage ended after 3 decades, largely due to differences in lifestyle and Eastwood's busy career. Although they divorced, Eastwood and Maggie remained friends and raised 2 children, Allison and Kyle, together. This was the first time Eastwood learned that career and personal life can have a major impact on family relationships. Through this marriage, he learned the importance of balancing work and family. Eastwood's second marriage was to Dina Ruiz, a television reporter, in 1996. However, this marriage also ended in 2014 after 17 years of marriage. Although they had a daughter, Morgan, the marriage fell apart due to differences in lifestyle and challenges as they both faced changes in their personal and professional lives. During this marriage, Eastwood learned that lasting relationships require sharing and mutual respect, especially when both have separate careers. In addition to his 2 marriages, Eastwood has also had long-term relationships with actresses Sandera Locke and Frances Fisher. These relationships represent different aspects of Eastwood's love life, especially when he went through major changes in his career. The relationship with Locke, which lasted for many years, helped him realize that commitment and loyalty are important factors in a relationship. However, this relationship also ended in pain, partly due to differences in their approaches to life and family. Then, the relationship with Frances Fisher, who gave birth to Eastwood's daughter, Francesca, was a lesson in maturity in love and learning to accept personal failures. After previous relationships, Eastwood matured and changed his views on love and family. These marriages and relationships taught him that true love is not only about passion or romance, but also about patience, understanding, and the ability to accept each other. He also realized that each person, whether a spouse or partner, needs freedom and space to develop personally, and that the relationship needs to be based on respect and sharing. Love and happiness in late life. Eastwood's relationship with Sandera was unique in that they found not only love, but also a commonality in life values. This was evident in the way they shared time and space, away from the noise of Hollywood, and found peace in Carmel by the Sea. The maturity that Eastwood had gained from his previous relationships helped him to recognize the value of simplicity, respect, and love in his current relationship with Sandera. Ultimately, the relationship with Sandera showed a different Clint Eastwood, a man who was no longer absorbed in his career but appreciated the simple moments and peace in life. This was the relationship where he found stability and happiness in his later years, a combination of love and companionship that he may not have experienced before. From lessons learned from his previous marriages and relationships, Eastwood has come to understand that a truly lasting relationship is one where both parties not only love each other, but also learn to respect differences, care for each other during difficult times, and build a solid foundation for the future. The relationship with Sandera, therefore, is not just a continuation of a new love, but also the result of maturity and a deep understanding of what is truly important in life. Sandera's contributions to Eastwood. The relationship between Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera provided Eastwood with a sense of stability and companionship in his later years. At an age when many of his contemporaries were retiring, Eastwood maintained an active career with film projects continuing to be released. Throughout that time, Sandera was always behind him, quietly supporting and being a trusted partner, helping him from behind the scenes. Sandera's contributions to Eastwood were not only emotional care, but also work companionship, especially in managing the daily activities of a busy director. It was this support that allowed Eastwood to continue to dedicate himself to his film career, creating excellent works even after the age of 80. The couple's ability to keep their relationship away from the public and press scrutiny is remarkable, especially considering Clint Eastwood's status as one of the greatest and most enduring stars in Hollywood history. Eastwood has always been a sought-after star throughout his career, but with Sandera, he chose to live a private life, away from the tabloids. This demonstrates the determination of both to protect their relationship and private life from the intrusion of the outside world, something that many other famous couples are unable to do. This privacy allows them to maintain a strong relationship and develop in an environment that is not overly monitored. Sandera, with her steady and understanding personality, has managed to keep their relationship peaceful and free of unnecessary tension. One of the important aspects of this relationship is how she has seamlessly integrated into Eastwood's large family, which includes children from his various relationships. Clint Eastwood, despite his complicated love life with many high-profile marriages and romantic relationships, has always put family first. He has 8 children with different women. And while his love life has not always been smooth, Eastwood has always made an effort to maintain a strong relationship with his children. Sandera was not only Eastwood's life partner, but also someone who knew how to find her place in a large, complex, and sometimes difficult family. Her presence in the family brought a sense of peace and harmony, which helped strengthen relationships. Sandera's integration, a clear testament to Christina Sandera's incredible integration into the Clint Eastwood family, is the emotional tributes from family members following her death. Clint's youngest daughter, Morgan Eastwood, shared a social media post in which she expressed her deep grief over the loss. Morgan's post was accompanied by a special photo capturing a memorable moment when she posed with her husband Clint Eastwood and Christina Sandera at Morgan's wedding, just a month before Sandera passed away. Morgan's caption on the post, "This is a great loss for our entire family," not only expressed her deep sadness, but also showed her sincere affection for Sandera. Morgan went on to thank Sandera for being a good partner to my father, a tribute that further highlighted the strong bond and empathy between Sandera and the Eastwood family members, especially Clint's children. Morgan's gratitude for Sandera after her death further demonstrates that their relationship was not just that of a partner with a father, but a genuine, loving, caring, and respectful one. The fact that Clint Eastwood's children, who grew up in a complicated family with not always easy relationships, accepted Sandera as an integral part of their family is a remarkable achievement. Eastwood, throughout his career, has had 2 marriages and several long-term relationships with actresses such as Sandra Locke and Frances Fisher. These relationships, while providing many fond memories, were not without their challenges and tensions, especially when it came to maintaining family harmony. Clint's past conflicts and complicated personal life made it more difficult to build a harmonious family. However, Sandera overcame all these challenges with grace and tact. She was not only a reliable partner, but also an understanding and gentle stepmother who knew how to build a lasting relationship with Eastwood's children. Despite the age difference and past stories, Sandera always maintained her calmness and respect for the children in the family, which helped her integrate into the Eastwood family naturally and completely. This highlights Sandera's wonderful qualities. She not only has a gentle and understanding personality, but also possesses deep empathy, a valuable quality in maintaining relationships. Her ability to bring people together, especially in an already complicated family, is a testament to the power of love and understanding in life. Sandera has proven that sometimes love is not just a connection between 2 people, but also a harmony between many individuals with different stories and pasts. She has become a strong support not only for Clint Eastwood, but also for his children, playing an important role in maintaining unity in the family. Since entering Clint Eastwood's life, Sandera has not only been a wife, but also a devoted stepmother, accompanying the family members through difficult times. She has not only been able to maintain a warm relationship with Clint, but has also shown empathy and special care for his children, regardless of the challenges they face in life. These achievements of Sandera are the clearest proof of the ability to maintain harmony and cohesion in a complex family, where each member has their own story, their journey, but can still find harmony in love and understanding. Clint Eastwood's reaction to Christina Sandera's death. Clint Eastwood, who was always known for his calm and reserved demeanor, issued a brief but emotional statement about the loss. In it, he wrote, "Christina was a loving, caring woman, and I will miss her very much." These simple but powerful words reflect the depth of their relationship with Eastwood, a man known for his toughness on screen, now showing a very different emotional side. The reticence of his response only highlights the grief he is experiencing at this time. Christina Sandera, though known largely for her relationship with Clint Eastwood, is a woman who has lived a meaningful and remarkable life. She worked in the restaurant industry and never sought to be flashy or attract attention. Sandra and Eastwood had a long-term relationship, lasting more than a decade, and she was a constant presence in his life as a quiet but important source of support. Throughout their time together, Christina showed care and understanding, which Eastwood mentioned many times in rare interviews about his personal life. Although she did not appear in public much, Christina contributed significantly to the stability and happiness in Eastwood's life, especially in his later years when Eastwood was dealing with his own age and health issues. Their relationship seemed very simple, without the noise or excitement of many other famous couples in the entertainment industry, but it was stable and full of understanding. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think about Clint and Christina's relationship? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.